It's shitty for me and people like me, because when you are in this field, if you're dealing with people like that, be prepared to deal with a lot of discretion, okay? There's going to be guys, especially if you're a male, there's going to be guys out there who, take pride in the fact that they're a software engineer, and they think that they're the most elite person on the whole planet, and they think that they're the most highly intellectual being. They're an omnipotent being in the universe, and anyone who doesn't code is beneath them. And so when you run into people like that, they're going to try to pick you apart for everything that you're worth. And deep down inside, they're going to hate you because you can also do the same thing as them, except, you don't appear the same way that they appear. You don't look like them, and you don't act like them. And, what I mean by that is maybe you're not extremely socially awkward. Maybe you're not extremely unfit and unactive, and maybe you take care of yourself. And they're gonna dislike you and be envious of you because of that. And everyone knows what happens after that. I mean, that can lead to a whole plethora of different things, right? I mean, they can pit other people against you at work. They can dislike you and do things behind your back. You can get rejected from jobs during the interview process, even if you're fully capable of doing all the work that they need you to do, and you have a fully stacked resume which fits 100% of the criteria of the things that they're looking for. If the person that's going to be above you is one of these kind of people, they're not going to want you around, because they're going to be threatened by you. As cheesy as it is to say, it's true. Or if you were like me and you were that kid in the computer science department that literally didn't fit in with anybody, and you stuck out like a sore thumb, the kids aren't going to want to help you with anything. They're not going to want to talk to you. They're not going to want to socialize with you. So be prepared for that, okay? And some of these people are just flat out not going to like you, even if they have no good reason to, even if you're 100% respectable towards them, even if you do everything you're supposed to do. They're just not going to like you because you're different, okay? Just accept it. That's the way the world is, all right? Accept it. Separate yourself from the mob. Don't be concerned about what the peanut gallery is saying or thinking or doing about you, okay? And move on. And just realize, if you are someone like me, you've probably dealt with this in more areas in your life than just this. I don't even feel a connection with just regular people, right? So a lot of people that aren't like soy devs, I can't even feel like I have a connection with them on an intellectual level, because I feel like most people can't go past first or second gear in their thinking processes. So, I'm kind of an outcast in the real world, and I'm an outcast amongst programmers too, right? So what should you do? Just realize that just because, you might go to the gym or exercise, and that you might enjoy yourself on a timeout from occasion to occasion, it doesn't mean that you're not as smart or as capable as other people who do the exact same thing that you do day in and day out. And make a pledge to yourself to not be a part of that type of community, to not be a person like that. Make a pledge to be anti-soy dev, to stay away from soy dev culture, and take solace in the fact that since you are probably a more sociable and likable person, and that maybe you have higher ambitions in life than most, that when you go home and when you're finished doing whatever it is that requires you to interact with these type of people, that you're going to be better than them at the end of the day. You're going to eventually bring yourself to a higher position in anything in life, just because you're a more sociable and likable person. And that they're probably going to end up being a wage cuck, stuck independent off of the payment of some corporation that really doesn't give a damn about them. And they're going to go home to their busted Pillsbury biscuit girlfriend or their right or left hand and sulk in a video game session.